Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got Throwback Thursday to share with you, but before we go further with that, I will tell you what's on my lips. I think I've forgotten to mention what's on my lips a couple times. Some of you don't care, but lots of you always ask. So I have lined only my lips in Max Soar, which I think was made very famous by Kylie Jenner, I think, I don't know. And then it's a combination I've done many times before and I really do enjoy it. This is Kat Von D's Lovecraft lipstick in a mini that I've had for a very long time, but that's what I filled in my lips. And to top my lips off, to have a little glossiness, I have Buxom's Dolly Lip Polish. So it's got the little sparkly bits in that one there. So anyway, we have our family to thank for picking this week's Throwback Thursday, which was, I will show you the lid, it's probably just easier this way. It is, the scent is Mahogany Merlot by M of WG, and M of WG stands for Makers of Wax Goods. And actually what's really great about this is that they put their label, their scent note descriptions on the inside, which I think is fantastic. So I will show you this candle, very handsome looking candle. So the scent note descriptions are as follows: dark Merlot and brandied raisin embrace sparkling cassis, amid bergamot splashed mahogany wood, oriental musk, smoked birch, and spiced vanilla. Blah, 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 blah. So, wow. It's almost like maybe someone worked for Bath & Body Works at one time with the scent note descriptions. So this is a 17.67 ounce candle. It's quite large. It is a white wax in color. There are 2 wicks in here. I picked this one up at HomeSense for $12.99 back in the day. That's Canadian, so you're probably looking at like $9.99 American or less. It's very simple. It is a Merlot type scented candle, the way they describe it, and so it's like a Merlot red glass, but the wax is a creamy white, like I said, 2 wicks, and so on. So very handsome packaging. Right off the hop, you can probably see that, although I haven't, I'll explain. So right off the hop, you can sort of tell that it pinches in near the top, and when candle packaging pinches in the top, generally as the candle starts burning, there's a better chance of sooting around the edges because it is pinching, and it's an hourglass where the skinniest portion's near the top, not an hourglass, but you know what I mean. It's pinching in at the top. How many times can I say that? So I don't know if you can tell, there is some like tunneling there, but I've not had an issue whatsoever with the burn at all. I haven't had to trim the wicks, so it hasn't been burning like a tremendously fast pace. It's not wax that, I find that this wax, I think it's soy wax too. It was poured in Vietnam, I should say that. It doesn't say if it's soy, but I've burnt soy candles, and this is very similar looking on the inside to soy, or a soy, para-soy blend. Anyway, wow, that was quite the mouthful when it came to the scent note descriptions, but on cold, I bought it a couple years ago. This was actually part of Throwback Thursday winter, or sorry, fall edition, I believe last year, either fall or winter, and it never did get selected. So I'm happy that someone picked it out this time. It has it's had loads of time to marinate and all that stuff. The scent appeal on cold was nice. It wasn't something like absolutely like I would buy multiples of, which is, I didn't buy multiples, I just bought the one. So I'd say a 7 out of 10, but it was a different type of candle. It was in an era when I could go into Winners or HomeSense in Canada here and walk down the candle aisle, and there used to be a plethora of candles to choose from. And I liked, at this time, I was picking a lot of candles that were a little bit different, out of my norm, of the fruity bakery type thing, or gourmand at the time. So 7 out of 10, I was like, I want to try this. So again, now fast forward 2 years from later, and now we're reviewing the candle. So okay, so the burn. There's been times where I'm like, oh my god, is it even burning? The throw, I will say that when it's burning, there's been no sooting. So far, it's actually burned down to about here at the moment, but you can't tell. It looks like there is still a lot of wax along the top, and It will hopefully slide down like most of my other candles do. But it is down to about here right now, about halfway. But I have been burning this sucker consistently since it was picked. Like, and consistently, like I don't even have like how many hours it's supposed to burn. It doesn't say online. It didn't say, not say on the actual sticker. But I would hazard a guess, I've burnt the sucker already at least 30 hours. And I still, I mean, it's a week later, right? And I'm burning when I'm home in the evenings, on weekends and things like that. I will say when it is burning, the wicks, like I said, I didn't have to trim the wicks, which is saying that the wicks are quite short. They have not puny wicked themselves yet. But at the same time, part and partial because the wicks are super short when they're burning, like they're kind of not puny, but they're really small. And the wax hasn't fallen completely from the side yet to match where it's actually at. I feel that I could get a better glow from this candle if it were all burning evenly and straight and I had a little bit of more illumination from the actual 2 wicks. I don't think putting a third wick in here would have helped because again, this is a smaller circumference than the base of the candle and it's not about that. Like I could see that going awry real fast. So I guess in essence, I would have, this would have a better look to it while burning, and it did look nice, but it could have been better had the wax have slipped all evenly down and the wicks stayed a little more lively. Now, as far as scent, as I was reading this, I didn't even, forgot that the scent note descriptions were in the lid. I even looked it up online and wrote it out. And I was like, oh, yeah, right, I forgot. I will say that once I read the scent note description on this, I was like, oh, smoked birch. That's what I get, smoked birch and a sweetness of a Merlot. Like Merlot isn't normally sweet. It's not grapey. It's just a sweet birch and smoked, I will say that. And I caught myself, I'm like, is this smoked because it's like an oak barrel? You know, a lot of red wines are, you know, not all, but red wines are typically made and stored in oak barrels. But when I read birch, I was like, smoked birch, that's exactly what I smell, mostly, like 80%. And then there's a sweetness to it, which I would attribute to like a Merlot, which normally isn't sweet. I am a red wine person myself. But would I purchase this again? No. I had a better burn, like a little bit more evenly burned so I can get more of that illumination, because what little I could see through here when it was burning was beautiful, but it was such a minute amount. So I wouldn't repurchase it for that. I like the fact that it's taking a while to burn. That's fine, as long as we don't get the PWS or puny wick syndrome, as we all know and don't love. So it's just not a scent I think I would purchase again. Yeah, it's not a scent I would purchase again, but if you like that kind of thing, it's definitely a smoked birch with a little sweetness to it. If you like that kind of thing, I would say definitely do it. Now, another thing is the lid there's no suction to the lid. It literally is supposed to be kind of like a cork. There's no, you know, it is a cork on the top. It's very lightweight, it's wooden. So over the fact that I've had this for a couple of years in storage, air has probably gotten into it and maybe some of the scent has left as well. But I do like the packaging. I think it's very handsome. It's very unique. I'm not used to seeing anyone doing anything quite like this. And the fact that it's a Mahogany Merlot stored in oak barrels, I thought this is a great packaging. And like I said, it looks kind of like a cork on the top, minus the fact that there's no cork, like seal like a cork. So on that note, thank you very much, our family, for selecting this Throwback Thursday. I wouldn't repurchase it for the things I've mentioned already, but I'm glad I finally was able to burn this, and I will likely be burning this for the next 2 weeks. So we'll put that down aside right for now. Okay, as always, you guys, the first person down below to pick something here for me to review next week, I will come and do that. And at the very end, a couple things. I'm going to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, and I'm also going to talk about the meetup in Dallas. So if you don't want to stay for all that, you can leave after I show you the selections. But chopped up 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works and sparkling pear Riesling. That's on the block. Autumn, also from Bath & Body Works. Also a cut up candle. Another one is Leaves. And the OG Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Coconut. Then we've got 4 Bath & Body Works candles. Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla. Oh, I guess I can put that all back. It's gonna be all tiny. Welcome, which is Autumn Spiced Wreath. This one's Chestnut and Clove. Farm Stand Apple. That's it for Bath & Body Works. And then we've got my friend Heather and family. They sent me Jim Beam's Maple. This is DW, this is, isn't it? Yeah, DW Home Terrifyingly Scented Candle, Monster Mash in Black Tobacco. And then these are also MFWG, so the same makers as the one I just reviewed today. This is of Gooseberry. And Whiskey. They also both have like a Halloween kind of style to them. And the last one is Yankee Candle's Home Classic Spice Cupboard. And okay, so if you don't want to listen to anything about Sonic the Hedgehog the movie or the meetup in April, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. First of all, about the meetup in April 2019, I wrote some notes down. I'm gonna try to remember to do a playlist, so every time I do a video that mentions any updates we have, that kind of thing, I will try to do a playlist that says something to do with Wax Friends Meetup April 2019 or something like that. So you can just go back to that playlist and sort of take a look. But I'm hoping to also start putting things in my description bar. And by the way, for those of you who did watch my what I melted for the whole month, I mentioned how Super Tarts, I wish they did a sampler in coffee. Well, if you'd read the description tab below, which I don't blame you if you didn't, I actually said after filming that video, I had gone into Super Tarts and started playing around, and I was like, oh, they do have one. So the next time I order from Super Tarts, I will be ordering their coffee sampler. So there you go. I will answer everyone who is already commented on the same as well in the future. So as far as the meetup, I am going out to actually Houston to visit with Ramona Talk here on YouTube. And I'm gonna stay with her, and then we're gonna take a trip up to Dallas, and we're gonna spend the 12th and the nights of the 12th and the 13th at the Hilton Garden Inn downtown Dallas. So that's where we're gonna be staying. So of course, feel free to, if you wanna stay there or anywhere nearby or that kind of thing, that would be awesome, you guys. This is to all our subscribers, to fellow YouTubers and their subscribers, to vendors, to friends, to whomever wants to come out and just say hi, have a great time. Like, I know Ramona, I wanna go dancing. I know one of those nights I wanna go dancing. Like, I don't get to like let loose and have some fun very often. So there'll definitely be a meetup. There'll definitely be food. We love food. I love food. Just a great time to hang out and just know that there's other people like us out there. Like, we're not alone. There are actual human beings who enjoy wax in every form possible. Well, I guess, you know, the way we talk about wax. So anyway, so I'm really excited about that. So again, we will be staying at the Hilton Garden Inn downtown Dallas. We'll be checking in on the 12th and checking out on the 14th. So please don't forget to check your Expedia, Hotwire, Travelocity, all of those different deal type sites. And also Ramona says that you can get some really good deals in the middle of the night. So if you're a night owl and you're just happy to be on there and looking for good deals, apparently in the middle of the night, sometimes they do some of the best price drops. So anyway, it would be lovely to see as many smiling faces as we can, and it'll just be great. And regardless, I know I'm just gonna have a great time. I'm on vacation. I'm out in Texas for a week, so I'm just making this the most of everything. And Ramona has been especially kind to allow me to stay with her as well and hang out, fellow Canadian. And thanks again to Shar. She's done a lot of help for us. Shar loves scents. She's got another channel, wax and candle channel here on YouTube, and she's been helping us a lot too. So all right, that's that. And I'm gonna try to remember to put some of this information down below on videos from here on out. Okay, and Sonic. So I just came back not long ago from doing my fitting for Sonic the Hedgehog. So we picked out some of the clothes. I brought some things because I had a list of things like if we have these types, colors and whatever, bring them. And so a lot of my things that they're using, footwear, jeans, a couple sweaters, but they just add a couple little things of their own. I just know I'm a townsperson right now, and filming is supposed to be tomorrow, and it was supposed to be outside, but the weather is just horrific. Like, it's just a bunch of rain in the next little while. So they've kind of readjusted, although we have not officially, as extras, received our emails yet as to where and when tomorrow, but it's likely going to be indoors that we're filming because I think there might be a casino scene. I'm not sure. So as I do more, I will tell you more, and take a look at my Insta stories. I'm likely to hop on to Insta stories as well and kind of give you guys like little snippets. If I can, I will. So there you go. So we're filming tomorrow, and I got my fitting today and my wardrobe and that, and so it's really cool. And I'm super excited. All right, guys, thank you very much again for everything. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.